Hello everybody and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. So I decided to play off-screen for just a little bit to try to plan out some improvements to the base, and unfortunately what I didn't realize is that if you minimize the game, it doesn't auto-pause it. So I minimized the game and then I had walked away for a little bit, and unfortunately a couple people fucking died. We lost, I think, 3 people, but then I played up. I played ahead a little bit, and there's one corpse down there. I had a task set up to get rid of this ladder and just move it over a little bit, and they had they had gone down there and then deconstructed this area, and this hadn't been. They had gone down this ladder, deconstructed the bottom, but hadn't mined this section out right yet, so they've suffocated to death. And then I had a couple of people starve to death because I ran out of food, because, you know, I had set this up to a specific number of tasks rather than just put it on infinite. So right now they're basically surviving solely on lice loaf. But what I did off screen was I moved this up a floor so that it was even. It was completely unnecessary to do, but I think it looks a little nicer. I took a bunch of stuff out of here. I took the farm out, and I'm basically gonna try to do is make this like central area right here between these two ladders the center of the base, basically. The center of the base, and then radiate stuff off to the sides. That's the plan, at least. Not much has changed down here. What I am going to do, though, is I'm going to take the carbon skimmer, and I am going to carve... you know, I'm actually going to do this right here like this. I'm going to grab an area this big right here. I'm going to carve that out. Yeah, here, well, actually, let's continue this down, like that. I'm going to cancel build that, make sure this gets dug out, and I'm going to also dig out right there, basically leave like a, what I'm thinking is basically leave kind of like an air shaft down here, just leave this big old area in the basement with nothing in it, where all the CO2 can just kind of flow down to. And then I will put the carbon skimmer down there. I also added some oxygen diffusers up top here. And that really seems to kind of, you know, sandwiching the base like that kind of seems to really have helped with the oxygen supply around the place. So I think I'm going to leave that there as is for now until we get a better situation started. But at least it's looking a little less ugly. I had to do a couple minor changes to the heavy watt wire, but it seems to be working pretty good in diffusing the power situation out. What I am going to need to do is make sure we turn... Let's see. Let's do this 10 times. I need some refined copper, but I don't want to make... I want to make sure they're not doing that constantly. And I think I need... because I want to get smart batteries going. Okay, I've got the power control station set up. Or researched. I've got the basic automation set up. And the smart battery is where? It's got to be under power management. Smart battery is already done. Okay, so I shouldn't be able to build any just yet, because right now we're wasting power on this bad boy. And we don't want to do that. Oh, we should mop up in here too. Mop up liquids. This is also no longer necessary, so I'm going to deconstruct that. This isn't even hooked up into anything. But still, clean water here, gray water here, polluted water here, same as always. But what I'm trying to do is visualize this now. I'm trying to get this hooked up a little more. I'm looking at this level right here. Below this is basement. Above it is living area. And this area right here between these two ladders as our primary living area. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to go right across here like that. And I'm going to have them dig out all of these sections so that we can visualize this a little bit better. I'm going to have to move some things here and there, but that's okay. I wanted to have another extra tall section right here because I knew there would be some really large things. Like the research station I might end up moving for a while, but this is definitely going to be a... Ooh, we got some iron in there too. We've got 1,000 kilograms. Let's do 5 of those too. High thermal conductivity, overheat temperature. Basically, the copper's basically the same, just a little prettier. But other than, you know, all of the dead people, doing all right. That in right there. Actually, you know what we can do is go ahead and go all the way over here like this. For now, mine that out. And then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that door, I'm going to put an airlock in right there. That way we're just not venting out gases, because I'm going to keep expanding over into this way. Like, I really want to get this to this salty area. And I do want to get access to that steam vent. What I could always do is if I don't think I can move this. I'm pretty sure what I can do is heating the water above a certain point. I don't exactly, you know, in real life, if you wanted to, you know, sterilize your water, you boil it. But in this, I think you need to get it above like 60 or 70 or something like that. See? And you should be okay. Wonder why there's a bunch of like corner pieces here. It looks like they're just kind of randomly distributed. I'd never noticed that before. That's okay. We're making progress, though. I don't think anybody's used this yet. And right now, I've got this set on just make this stuff forever. Because I don't have a farm going right now. So there's no other source of food. So they're just eating fried loaves. Well, there's some lice loaves in there, some gristleberry. But it's mostly mush fries. So, oh, there we go. Someone's working it now. Because I want to get the smart battery going. Because if we're using the coal generator, we should be using a smart battery. Automation, it's amazing. Let's see here. So I think I'm going to go to power. And we can't do that yet. We need 200 kilograms of refined metal. Per battery. And ideally, I think I'd like 2 of them. But 1 will do for now. Is Magnus just sleeping on the floor? Is he narcoleptic? I think he might be. Yeah, there's a lot of people. They're kind of stuck on the food situation, but I don't want anybody to starve to death again. That would be ideal. Like right now, there's 5 people working right here, and there's a lot of work to do down here too. All this will get taken out and moved too, because it's not really. You can see it's just sitting there, not really doing anything at the moment. So yeah, we'll fix that up. I like, I'm liking the way it's the new visualization, though. And the fact that there's actually a decent amount of oxygen in the base right now. It's not perfect, but I could definitely fix it a little bit by getting some more of, like, these airflow tiles in there. Here, you know what? Let's do this. Across the whole base here, basically. Straight down like that. So there's these like shafts that the air on either side of the main thing here, the air can easily move through. Because ideally what we're going to want is all the CO2 to flow down to the bottom, and then we'll have the carbon skimmers down here, and the oxygen to flow up towards the top of the base. And that should be good. I like this too. This was a big project just to move this all up one tile. Is that a skill up? No, I think it was. Alright, let's see here. Super hard digging or improved construction. Go improve construction. Yes, electrical engineering. Gonna need that for power. Need more refined metal. I've never used a wood burner before. Never had the opportunity. And like this, we'll be able to like do the ceiling and whatnot in these areas once we kind of mine out the rest. I think I'm going to go ahead and turn this off for now. I'll let them fry up the other ones that are already done, but... Ooh. What do we got? A bunch of copper. I think we have a lot of copper sitting around, so I'd rather have a person. Creativity bonus, decor morale, immune to food poisoning, increased decor morale bonus, cannot do decorating, allergic reaction to floral scents. Plus 7 excavation, yeah. Let's go for that. That's definitely... I think I haven't... because I've been going through this pretty quickly. Menu. Yeah, you can see a lot of people at the bottom here have not been renamed. I'm gonna go with bow. Okay. What, did that not save? No, that did not. Bow. Still says Herald. Maybe it needs a second. We're gonna go with that. Not with the slash. Get rid of the slash. Oh, Cukes died, didn't he? Who's on Discord right now? Oh, you know who? We'll go with, Flippity Boop Boop. Joshua is Strader, Victoria. Oh, no, that's everybody. That's everybody named. There we go. That's good. I'm feeling a little better about the colony right now. There's still a lot of management to do. But I'm feeling better about it. And I think what I might do for now, once we get this airlock up, just tell them to vent gases over in this area for now. Ooh. We need a, I got an idea. Got a good idea. As soon as we can do the thing. Smart battery! I'm just gonna put this over here. I can only get one of them up, but that's fine for now. Oh, I think I should have a normal wire in right there. I don't think I have this set up entirely right. But let's let them get that smart battery up for now. Oh, that's a corpse. We still have a lot of coal in here. Or some of that's even bleach stone. But still, this'll help the situation. If there's a coal vein, there's some coal oh yeah, there's plenty of it nearby we can get our hands on. There's a little bit down here, too. What do I have them researching? I honestly don't even remember. Pathogen diagnosis? I don't remember setting them up to do that. That must have been a misclick, I think. What do I want right now? Low resistance conductors, fossil fuels. I think I'm just gonna let them finish that for now. And I am going to need automation wires in here. And what I'll probably do is I'll take out the jumbo battery, I'll take out the manual generator for now. Because I think what we want to do is we want to hook everything up to the big line and then basically run things off the big line. Ideally. So what if we did it like this? Power, heavy watt. I'm gonna here, let's cancel what we got in there right now. Oh, that's already built. There's no way I have enough for a second. Oh, I do. Let's put in two of these. I'm gonna hook them together with a heavy watt. And then I'm gonna hook that in like that. And then we need to plug it in with an automation wire. Like this. Just that. We don't need to go any further than that. I should do something with those corpses. One of these days I'll deal with those corpses. Oh, that looks a lot. Yeah, you can kind of see like the central area of the base now a little bit better. I like that a lot. Oh no. Oh, I was like, did someone just get stuck again? I thought someone got stuck again. I was like, no. Don't do that to me. Well, this isn't getting touched right now. I'm gonna put this all on high priority. I think we might, when this gets mined out, we'll get a little bit more coal, and then I'll send them up here to grab all the coal out of here. Well, I mean, like, some of this I can get right now. I can only get, I don't know, can they get that from standing there? They might be able to. Ah, there we go. Beautiful. Smart battery. And what I'm going to do, a high threshold, I'm going to set this to 90. And then the low threshold, I'm going to set it to 35? So basically, we'll set this to 95. If it gets to 95% full, it'll turn this off. And if it gets below 35% full, we'll turn it on. And then we'll put this one on the exact same thing. Probably could have copied these settings. And then we just have to get the wires hooked up. That's the automation wire. The heavy watt wire looks like it didn't get completely set up there. I think a bridge would have worked here too. A wire bridge could have gotten me past that, but I like the way it works right now. Some wires here that don't need to be here, so we'll deconstruct those. So power. I just want to trying to clean up the base now. Now that people are not starving to death, I'm trying to clean the base up. So get rid of those. Any other wires? Yeah. Any superfluous wires, I'm going to have them take out. Everything else looks fine. Let's get these plugged in. There's some more coal. Oh god, he's just running on top of a corpse. Probably a corpse that's starved to death. Yeah, they got some coal out of there. No problem. Worked exactly as I wanted it to. And this area can be hideous because it's kind of blocked off from the rest of it's a utility area. It's blocked off from the rest of the colony. It should be fine. So like right now, this is saying don't run, but this is still plugged into the other stuff. So I think it's just running. So what I need to do is I think I need to disconnect it from the rest of the stuff. Like this, the jumbo battery can be deconstructed. Wow. Is there? I'm confused at what I'm looking at right here. Cancel those wires. They were already, I think we doubled up there. Yeah, that's all plugged in. I'm going to take this jumbo battery out. I'm going to deconstruct it. I'm going to deconstruct this too, because I'm going to move it. I'm going to build a copy of this right there. And then I'm going to deconstruct that one right there. Just trying to make it look a little nicer. 9535, 9535. Is that one? I want to make sure this one's plugged into the automation wire. Automation. Clicking on the things. It is. All right, so this is running because it's filling this one up right now. So it should be running. I was like, yes. Eventually these should normalize. They were not built at the same time, but they should normalize. Not really worried about the left half of the base right now. It's operating perfectly fine, no problems. Take that out. Okay, so now what is it? Oh shoot, we busted through a little doodle there. Not ideal. That's gonna flood this area. We'll just plug that up as quick as we can. Ugh. Shoot. Because I don't want it to flood this level. Yeah, I'm gonna have them plug that up. Go ahead and put this on priority 9. And then what I'll just do, I can kind of drain this area out by just keeping it going down, and then it'll fill up some of these side areas when we hit them. Please, thank you, appreciate that. That's my bad. I wasn't paying attention to that. Yep. Okay, not ideal, but not the end of the world. This is actually going to leave us some sort of like a basic utility area that we could utilize right in here too. Which is delightful. And, dig out a little bit more room over here as well. Okay, we moved that up. What do we got going here? So this should, theoretically, this should run as long as this is below 95% capacity. Oh, it's out of... Okay, they're going to fill back up. There we go. Thank you, guys. I should get rid of those rotting corpses one of these days. Oh, I can... let me put another one right there. Just for now. Just for now. Alright, I think there's a little bit I can get rid of here still. So this... Yeah, this flows just directly out of here. Ideally, I think what I want to do is have another transformer there. Like, I could put a transformer in right here. I could build a... Yeah, I could do that. Like, right there. Can I flip it around? Oh, I can. Put another transformer in right here. And I should be able to... I think if I deconstruct the door, I think I could run one of these through it. Let's take a look here. I think I can run one of those through it. And then what I could do is I could attach everything on this side that's going kind of up into the base onto another transformer to avoid any more problems there. Those are filling up quite nicely. Okay, so let's see if this will work. Like that. And then what we want to do is this wire goes like that. And then we just want to deconstruct all this. Also, maybe get rid of that corpse one of these days. But, you know, whenever you get to it, friendos. Deconstruct that. Put a door in there. Block those off like that. How's the oxygen looking? Real nice. It's looking beautiful. I'd love to get that CO2 scrubber operating in the basement there, but that is a... Oof, it's gonna take... That's gonna be a project for a while. Once I break through into some of these other areas, maybe if I tell them to dig this out too. There's a lot of copper and coal down here as well. Neutronium. Interesting. Haven't seen that before. 0 surface germs, 20 tons. Whew. Yeah, it's dense is what it is. And ideally, I wanted this to be 3. So it should be like that. Pop that in right there. And then, yeah, as they dig through here, this will drain out a little bit. And we'll just get rid of the water by flushing it out the bottom. This is, I think, I wonder if the germs slowly die. Ooh, and what do we got to print? Slickster larva. Pip eggs. Pesky non-hile creatures that subsist on the branches of arbor trees. I don't have any of those. Machinery, cuisine, strength and machinery. Increased medicine, cannot do digging. I'm gonna print out another. We got room for one more person, so I'm gonna print them out. Ooh, yeah, there we go. Does that work? Let's take a look at the power. Yeah, perfect. It's not an ideal solution right now, but it's a lot better than what we had before because now we shouldn't be wasting any power because our coal generator here should only run. I'm not sure why why this has one signal and this has a different signal. Unless maybe I'm accidentally sending one signal to the Ooh, maybe that's it. I have an idea. I think one of these might be sent. I think we might have done this wrong. Here, let's do it like this. And then what we'll do is we'll deconstruct that one in the middle. And what I'm thinking is maybe one of them sending a signal to the next one, which is then passing a signal on to the generator. And I think that might be wrong. So then we'll get this hooked up. That looks better. It's still not plugged in, but now ideally what they should be doing is both sending out the same signal, yet green or red at the same time. If they have the same, and it looks like they have the same charge right now, about approximately. It's off by like 5% or something like that. Oh, they're making good progress down here. Oh yeah, this filled up. Okay, that's going well. I might go ahead and tell them to... What's happening here? And we'll fix that later. That's not a priority. Yeah, it's like all the unbreathable air is flooding down to the bottom, which is exactly what we want. We still don't have a farm up and running, but I don't know where to put it. I'm thinking putting it maybe over here, on top of this. Could be a good spot, or maybe across the top here. We can move it up. So what I'm going to do is oxygen. We're going to put a carbon skimmer in down here. Just one for now. I don't think I'm going to need more than that at the moment. Because it's going to be mostly limited on like how quickly the air could just, you know, do its normal flow south. That's going to be the limiting factor on that, and then we're going to need to pump some other stuff, and it's going to need power. I believe it needs liquid diddles, plumbing. All right, so we need ideally we need some sort of water going into it. Or it doesn't need to be clean. It just needs. I mean, this could work, right? Right now, this is just constantly pumping in a circle. And that's the carbon skimmer we're going to get rid of. So let's go ahead and get rid of this pipe here, because that is going to be superfluous soon. Well, let's let them do one thing at a time. Let's let them do one thing at a time. I will take out this carbon skimmer right now. Let's deconstruct this. Let's deconstruct this gas pump. Because we're moving this whole... We're getting rid of this whole janky system now. I'm going to keep that there right now because it's still got a canister in there, and I don't know if I deconstruct it if that'll mess up the canister. So I'm still seeing it not. Well, the perfect solution is we see this fill up, and these fill up, and this turn off. Is what we want. Oh yeah, that water's just flowing right down there. Soggy feet, I know, I'm sorry, but you're in like the sub-basement right now. It's not a huge priority. Thankfully, we've got lots of copper and coal down here to utilize as we see fit. Oh, it's looking a lot... I'm much happier with the base right now. It's looking a lot nicer. I don't like that we've got a power transformer over here. I'd like to have, like... I'd like to have them, like, arrayed on this side, and then the power go out, like, horizontally from one vertical area. You know, run the big lines, like, up through here, and then transformers, and then send it out horizontally like that. But one step at a time, one step at a time. Plumbing pipes. Alright, so now it needs to go out. It needs to go into the sieve, basically. So you know what would have been a little better if we did it like this, I think. Sorry, guys. I know you just laid all this down, but I've changed my mind. Yeah, this, ideally I would like to set this up in a system where it's not running 24/7 for no reason, because it's just pumping water into itself. But we are out of time for the day. We've made a lot of progress in terms of making the base, you know, more sustainable. Look at that oxygen map mode. Oh, you know what? We messed this up too by taking out that coal. We're gonna have to fix that because right now we're pumping a lot of O2 up, which is not, well, I mean, if they want to mine up there, it'd be good for them. And we did want to expand upwards, maybe for a farm on the kind of a roof level there. But anyway, thank you for watching, everybody. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you've been enjoying, and I will see you all next time.